we've got lovely Charlie with us.
Hello,
How are you,
guys.
my lovely?
So good to see you.
Great.
Looking forward to this for ages.
You've been so excited about this, haven't you?
We've worked alongside each other for many years.
We
This
have.
is a product we're really proud to bring
Yeah, it is.
to the show, isn't it?
Do you know what, as you mentioned, this can give you peace of mind for 10 years. So if you walk into your house and see that leak, don't worry, because you can fix it yourself using just a paintbrush. Shall I show you?
Yes.
We're going to talk to you exactly what's in it. I'm going to explain all that. But let's start here. We've got a bit of roofing felt. This could be your house, this could be your garage, this could be your shed. I'm going to pierce a couple of holes through here, guys. I know, I'm not being kind. And then we're going to pour water through. And you can see it leaking through there.
That's what we don't want.
Now,
That's like, oh my word, and it's been raining
What
so
do I
badly.
do?
You're just, oh gosh.
Well, you think, oh, who do we call? Quick, get on the internet, find a roofing contractor. Then you think, it's the emotional damage as well. That could ruin your kid's bike. That could cause damp issues, mould issues, all sorts.
That could be going into the light fittings, you know. It could be a real major problem, couldn't it?
This is it. Absolutely right. It can be dangerous, can't it? Right, all I'm going to do is just get a little bit of ROOFIX on my brush. I'm going to paint it straight on there. Doesn't matter if it's wet, and you can see
No way.
that has fixed it instantly.
Oh my word.
How amazing is that? Oh, we're going to do gutter, we're going to do all sorts, guys. Right, let's...
Hang on. You've gone straight into the water.
There.
Because let's be honest, you're going to see a leak when it's raining, aren't you?
Oh, Charlie, we are so busy. And honestly, this is how easy it is to apply. Virtually even if it's raining, if you don't mind getting wet. But my word, that really does prove the point how ROOFIX works.
And there you go, and that's it. And that's not a temporary fix. That is going to stay there. Well, it's designed to last for 10 years. And they reckon at ROOFIX, at Flag Paints, even more.
Yeah, lots of people say.
That's peace of mind right there. I love this.
Some people might, there it is, that's the bundle to go for. That'll do a whole garage roof, and you will have spare as well. Now, lots of people might be watching and thinking, hang on, I've been to the DIY store. I've bought a product that was a black paint, and I tried it, didn't work for me. That isn't ROOFIX, because ROOFIX isn't in your DIY store. This is a trade paint. That's bitumen, and bitumen is very different.
Absolutely, yeah, it's completely different. There's no bitumen in ROOFIX, there's no tar. In fact, bitumen, look, it has its place. It's quite good for waterproofing properties. Yeah. Really popular to use some foundations of houses, basements. It's fine for that. But it's nothing to do with fixing leaks on roofs, okay? That's where ROOFIX comes in. Shall I show you a comparison?
Yes, please. Do, because I do think some people will think, oh no, I have tried a black paint before, and you'll see the difference with this.
This is it. Well, this is what you're normally used to. You know, it looks like we're about to gloss a door or something.
So that's your bitumen. That's what you'll get from a DIY store, and it is like a shiny.
Well, it's a runny gloss. It looks like a runny gloss paint.
It is. You know, if you've got a leak on your guttering, or a leak like we just fixed with ROOFIX, that's just going to pour straight through it.
It'll look pretty, but you're still going to have the leak.
Exactly. And because you need flexibility, but what you also need is Draylon fibre reinforcement. Okay. And that's exactly what you've got in ROOFIX. This is actually what's stirred in, what's weaved in throughout the paint. You get thousands and thousands and thousands, and that's what knits together and bridges the gap, like we've just done live here on Shop on TV. And you can see there's loads of them. Now, each one, they're actually the same distance. They're the same, the same length.
There's a lot of science, isn't there? They have to be exactly the same size, length, otherwise it just won't work.
Absolutely right. Do you know what? It's so precise, actually down to the micron. They're all exactly the same size. It's actually computer controlled. It has to be that precise. The actual width's exactly the same, because if it's not, it won't work. They won't knit and weave together, which is exactly what it wants. So yeah, Draylon fibre reinforcement.
And when you see ROOFIX, you can see it in there. So look at the difference from the bitumen, which was like the shiny gloss paint that you'll get from a DIY store.
Straight away from the tin, you can see.
There you go, you can see that. And that's what bridges the gap. So that's the reinforcement. It's also got a thermo-acrylic resin. Right. Now, do you know, when it comes to houses, they naturally expand and contract. It's what all houses do.
The weather, isn't it? It gets hot, it gets cold, and you see the cracks come down the side of the house, don't you? Well, it's happening to the roof because your buildings move. Yeah. So if this didn't expand as well, this wouldn't last for long, but this lasts for 10 years.
That's exactly why. And you know, because it's thermo-acrylic, it's basically a compound that expands and contracts with your building. And that's especially important important when you go through different temperatures. So when you go, obviously we're going to
sunny
really
weather, cold weather.
To sunny weather. That's when the problem starts. That's when your leaks often appear. But you can see it's almost like a jelly-like material. You haven't got to be perfectionist with this. If you've never decorated, it doesn't matter. If you're not a DIYer, it does not matter.
You can see how it lifts when you bring the brush up. It lifts.
And those Draylon fibres, that's what weave together. And if there is a gap, if there is a hole, if there's a leak, they weave together and cover up that area.
You can see them on this corrugated piece of plastic that we've got here.
So
and this
clever.
is what you're talking about with the movement, isn't it?
Absolutely right. So do you know what? They also call it differential contraction as well. So that means quite often in your house, well, you're going to have different materials, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you're going to have brick, you're going to have stone, you're going to have metal, plastic, wood, all sorts. They expand naturally at different rates. So particularly in joints, that's going to be a really, really problematic area.
Yeah.
So lead flashing, for example, around your chimney, they expand at different rates. So it's also good for maintaining that flexibility around those areas.
And on all the different materials, all your building materials. Got to warn you, if you are going for the large bundle, 20% of the stock now sold out in the black. So, oh my word, sorry, a quarter of the black now.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
In you just doing
It's
that
popular.
sentence, another 5% went. A quarter of the stock in the black now sold out and gone. You need to be super busy with the deals we've super quick, I should say, because we're super busy.
You do need to be busy.
Because this stock, we haven't had stock since April, and it's absolutely flying.
And it's not just black, we've got grey, and we've also got a white.
You might have grey windows, you might have white bay windows, it might be the conservatory that's leaking, might it?
Absolutely, yeah. So UPVC, glass, metal, plastic, wood, it could be old felt, it could be brand new felt, and actually, yes, it's good to fix a problem, but you might use it for preventative measures too. So even if you've just got a roof on there, I like the look of it, and you've got peace of mind that you've got it sorted.
Perhaps you've got a shed that you know is a little bit old, actually, before it starts leaking, paint this on the top, or a summer house or something. It's brilliant. Can we show you the
What's
difference
going on
as well again here?
Right.
I love this demonstration.
So
it's
this
brilliant.
is basically comparing, again, the old bitumen stuff you might get from your DIY store. And you know what, again, it's good for waterproofing some areas of the house, but
it's got waterproofing properties, but it doesn't seal a leak.
It doesn't seal a leak. It hasn't got those Draylon fibres, that Draylon fibre reinforcement. If I just pour it through this funnel here, you see, if that's a leak on your roof or in your guttering, that...
Well, you've just made it worse, Charlie, because now you've got black paint dripping all over your lawnmower and your bikes in the shed and all over the carpet.
Yes, again, carpet, again, it could be down the wallpaper, around light switches, like you said. Honestly, it's so scary.
Stop, Charlie, it's not working.
It's not working, is it?
It's definitely not working.
We've made that point, right. Okay. So let's try this. This is the ROOFIX again. This is thermo-acrylic, which gives the flexibility through hot and cold temperatures, in other words, different seasons. But look at this. This is those Draylon fibres, and it just blocks that hole, and it stays put. I'm going to put a fair amount in there. We don't really need it, to be honest, but
so it sits in there,
point.
doesn't it? It seals the hole. So that, as far as your roof's concerned, as far as your gutter's concerned, it seals that hole
instantly,
and it stops the leak.
And the great thing is, though it's done that instantly, and my word, you really see how it has completely. If we put more in here, it's still going to drip.
Just run through.
Keep going.
Because that is, we've fixed. You can see it's stopped above it actually going into the funnel.
This is it.
Pop some more in there because it'll still drip through. It will. This one.
And you know what? Because with the ROOFIX, it's those fibres that have weaved together. Here, it just drips all the way through.
And not only is it instant, it's going to last, Charlie, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely right. Again, that's because, again, it's all about, for me, yes, the Draylon fibres, that's what bridges the gap and seals the leak. Yeah. But it's about the thermo-acrylic resin. That's what's so exciting.
So even when the house moves, it's going to carry on working.
It remains flexible. And that's exactly what you need in your house. That's why they naturally expand.
Can last 10 years or more.
Great.
So we're not quick fixing and then you get the builders in. We're fixing and it can last 10 years or more. That's it. We're just fixing.
We're just fixing.
And so many people say saves them a fortune.
Yeah, it can do as well. Because if you have got a leak, it can cost so much money. I mean,
thousands.
So
we've got some reviews.
People
say thousands of pounds.
Yeah,
we've saved on a
There's one that said, I think it's 3,000 3,500 and 1,880. So many people have saved so much money using ROOFIX.
But not just roofs.
And it's the hassle, it's the upheaval of moving everything out. Then you have to redecorate it. It's the emotional value, especially if you've got a busy, few months ahead.
I think we've all got busy lives, haven't we?
We have.
You want something solved instantly. This is doing it.
Now, let's talk about guttering now. Now, quite often the guttering, you might have to replace bits. Maybe the joints have come a little bit loose. Maybe it's the hinges. Maybe it's where it joins the downpipe. You know, only these areas can be fixed. And you might want to get the grey one for this, but I'm showing you the black just so you can see how much I've applied here. So all I'm going to show you first, I've actually drilled holes in this guttering. If you've got bigger holes, I'm going to show you how to fix them.
So your guttering's not much good, love.
No. That's not ideal.
That's all running down the side of the house now. Now it's wetting the bricks terribly.
Yeah, and it's going to cause damp issue. It can make the patio slippery, can't it? Well, how about this? You haven't got to clear out the water even, but brush away the leaves if you've got bits of moss in there.
Debris and stuff.
All that sort of stuff. Then all I'm going to do is take a little bit of ROOFIX. This could be one trip up a ladder. This could save a fortune replacing your guttering. And all I'm going to do is
there's
slap
no
it
skill
on.
involved, is there? I was going to say.
No. Do you know what? I'm a perfectionist when it comes to decorating, but that's irrelevant. And
you virtually do just slap this on and the job is done.
If I've missed one, we'll soon know, but I think I've got them all there. And then,
now, the point is that it's straight away, it's instant, isn't it?
I'm going to pour in the water and
fill
there
her
we
up.
have it. Those Draylon fibres have sealed those holes.
That is
and
so
that, my friends, is your guttering fixed.
Brilliant.
In an absolute instant. Honestly, remember all building materials, so whatever your guttering is made of, it makes no odds. Whatever your roof is made from, it makes no odds. As instantly, as quickly as we're seeing here, that leak, and look at that split there, big old split at the actual centre of the actual guttering. Slapping it on just like Charlie did. Look at the instant result.
But it's not just for PVC when you're looking at this. You can also use it on cast iron, on metal, on copper, on concrete. This is ROOFIX M, multi-surface. All your guttering, all your roof surfaces. We'll run you through everything that you can use it on. But it's big gaps as well, isn't it?
Absolutely right, guys. Well, John, we've got an old bit of guttering here. This has been on TV for many, many years.
Longer than us.
Famous. It's been on TV longer than me. But you know what? This was actually two complete bits of guttering.
It had completely split, hadn't it?
Completely split. Now, if you've got a large pit like this, just a little bit of a tip. Get a little bit of tape, a little bit of duct tape or whatever, really. Put it around the base.
Good tip, great.
Paint it on there, let it dry. Then once it has, after a few days or a day or two, pull out the tape and then you've got it sorted there. So bigger gaps can also be solved.
And that you'd look at and think, well, we'll have to have that replaced. But no, ROOFIX fixed it.